An Uber ride is $10 per mile plus a $10 service fee. If the total cost of the ride was $40, how many miles was the ride? The first thing you can do is say $2 per mile. So that's going to be $2 2M. And it doesn't matter, pick whatever letter you like. 2M, 2X, 2R, 2B, I don't care. So $2 per mile, so that's 2M, plus a $10 service fee for a total of $40. So your two parts are the $2 per mile and the service fee, and your total was 40. So there's your equation. An algebraic equation means it's an equation and it includes a variable. We've got a variable. What each part of the equation represents. The 2 is the cost per mile. M is the amount of miles. The 10 is the service fee. And the 40 is the total. Now, to solve it, we take 2M plus 10 equals 40. And the first thing we're going to do is minus the 10 from both sides. This gives us 2M. The 10's cancel out because 10 minus 10 is 0. 40 minus 10 is 30. Divide both sides by 2. And 30 by 2 is a 15-mile ride. All right, next, friends. Next problem. 5 friends went to dinner. Each person bought an entree for $15, and each person bought a dessert. The total bill came to $95. How much was each dessert if all of the desserts were the same price? So we've got 5 people. They're all buying an entree. We're going to use E for entree. Again, doesn't matter. Pick your favorite letter. Mill, bill, whatever, okay? They're all buying an entree, and they're all buying a dessert. Now, the entree we know is $15. So we're going to do $15 for the entree, and the dessert is D, for a total of $95. What does each part of the equation represent? The 5 represents the 5 friends. The parentheses mean they all bought everything. The 15 is the amount of the meal for each person. And the D is the amount of the dessert for each person. And finally, the 95 is the total cost for the meal. Okay, now we're going to go to solve the equation. There's multiple ways to solve a parentheses problem like this. I'm going to do it 2 ways for you. You can choose your favorite way. One way is to divide both sides by 5 first. And 95 divided by 5 is 19. So then we have 15 plus D is 19. Then I minus the 15 here, minus the 15 here, and I'm left with D equals 4. That is a great way to do it. A second way, which might be the way you're going to see a lot more if your parents help you, I'm guessing they would do it this way. Second way to do it is going to be to distribute the 5 first. So you say 5 times 15 is 75, and 5 times D is 5D. It's equal to 95. Then you minus the 75 from both sides, and you get 5D equals 20. And then divide both sides by 5, and you get D equals 4 either way. The dessert is $4 either way. It's a matter of preference on which way you do it. Both ways are great options. Our last problem says a rancher has 3 bags full of wool. Each bag weighs 4.2 pounds when empty. The total weight of the 3 bags is 702.3 pounds. 57 sheep are sheared to fill the 3 bags. How much will the 1 sheep produce on average? Write an algebraic expression. So we got 3 empty bags at 4.2 plus 57 sheep's wool, so that's 57s. And again, you can use, any variable you want for that. Doesn't really matter which variable you feel like using. And that gives you a total of 702.3. What each part of the equation represents. The 3 represents the 3 bags of wool, full. The 4.2 is the weight of the empty bag, weight of 1 empty bag. So 3 times 4.2 is the weight of all the empty bags. The 57 represents how many sheep? The S, or whatever variable you chose, represents the weight of the wool. And the 702.3 is the total weight. Okay, now to solve it, we take 3 times 4.2, and that star means times, plus 57S is equal to 72.3. So the first step you're going to do is times the 3 times 4.2 together. So the 3 times 4.2 is 12.6, plus 57S is 702.3, minus the 12.6 from both sides. 12.6 minus 12.6 is 0, so that is why it cancels out. So then you have 702.3 minus 12.6, you get 689.7. So 57 sheep wool is 689.7. Divide both sides by 57, and I get each sheep's wool weighed 2 seconds. 12.1 pounds. And it says on average because you don't know, you didn't weigh each one individually, but on average it's 12.1, which is very standard for what ranchers do. Okay, hope this helps you with your practice test as you're studying. Your test questions will look a lot like this tomorrow. You got this.